crisp 1-0 defeat tonight doesn't really start to tell even half the story of the game. Do you want to start with John Egan's red card and your thoughts on that?
Decision made by the referee who was behind play. Linesman looking right down the barrel of it, doesn't give a free kick, doesn't wave his flag, sees the entire picture, doesn't do anything about it. Graham's made a decision. I think that it's a poor decision as well, and I think one that he's not really sure about, if I'm totally honest, in the position that he is. I have the opportunity and the ability to look back at a video analysis. Both players, John puts himself in a poor position first and foremost, but both players are grappling. It's not Ollie Watkins just running freely and John pulling him back. Ollie Watkins has got hold of John, John's got hold of him. 6-1, the old favourite, 6 2/3, 6 1.5 dozen the other, and all that stuff. I don't see how he can do it, and even if, I don't see how anybody at Stockley Park can, and even if, I don't see why he didn't go to the monitor and have a little peek at it. So, you know, after 12 minutes, we're looking for a solid start. We're looking to get a foothold into the game, and obviously, you know, straight away it's backs against the wall. Yeah,
changes the complection of the game, and like you said, there were 2 or 3 opportunities for it to be reviewed or looked at differently or whatever else.
Why not? You know, directive from the Premier League about handball, that ain't gone down too well this first week or two, especially over the weekend. Scratching my head. Been in the game long enough. Been in the game since I was 16. I'm scratching my head about Matt Doherty, how that's a penalty, how one is not a penalty and one is a penalty, about the West Ham one, about the other one. Scratching my head. I'm really, really, really confused, and that's me, who I think I've got a little bit more than an A level in football. I might have a little bit more than that after the years I've been in it. So, and then the directive about going and looking at the monitor. So referees are going to look at the monitor even more. Well, they haven't tonight. I don't understand, why isn't VAR? Why isn't he saying go and have a little peek at it? Graham, the first one, like I said, from the sending off, he's not in a great position. I don't know how he can see it, and he doesn't see. And he doesn't have the ability, and I've just spoke to him. He hasn't seen it back, but I have. I've seen it back, and he's got it. He's got his arm. He's grabbed hold of his arm. So, and then we talk about, you know, it's not linesmen no more. It's assistant referees. So Alan Neil helps me, and we help each other, and it's a team. So it's an assistant. So he's helping me. So the linesman helps the referee. So the linesman is in the best position to help the referee, and he don't make a decision. I don't get it.
And then obviously the penalty decision comes as well.
I don't know which one's worst, Adam. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know which one's worst. I don't know which one's worst. I thought last year was bad, bringing it up again, but I don't know which one's worse. You know. We're battling our lives out. You know, we get beat 2-0 on the first game. You know, and then we come into this game. And we're looking to get our season up and running. Down to 10 men straight away. Shape of the team fabulous. Fabulous counter-attack by Ollie Burke. Bring him in to do that. He picks out an absolute peach of a ball. Basham runs from nowhere to somewhere. Puts himself, as any good centre forward would, between him, the defender, and the ball. Puts himself in that position. So, regardless if there's big contact or little contact, he asked the question of the defender. Now, in my interpretation, and everybody that's told me this, if the defender makes an effort to get the ball, right, then it's only a yellow card. He can't make it, because the ball's 2 yards away. Adam, the ball's 2 yards away, and Matt Target's a yard behind him. So unless he sort of, is it go gadget legs or something like that, he like whips one out and sort of whips his leg around. He doesn't. He stumbles into the back. Now, whether he does it on purpose, which I like to think, you know, they're clever, or he stumbled into him, he's not made an effort to tackle. He's not made an effort to get the ball. He's not made an effort to get his foot onto the ball, because he can't, because the ball's 2 yards away from him. So, regardless if we miss the penalty or not, it's 10 versus 10, and the game's open, and then it's for anybody to take it. So, 2 decisions that have absolutely smashed us. I don't get. So, Graham makes a decision for a yellow card, which I totally understand in a way, because it's quick, it's at pace, and it possibly looks a lot closer than what it is, because it doesn't look close in terms of what I've seen on it. It doesn't look close at all. This is what I'm saying, 2 yards and a yard behind, and then it gives a yellow, but then you go, well, what's he doing here again? What's happened again? Is it like what? Is this like they're not turning up or what again? Because they haven't turned up again. Because in my opinion, one, he has a look at it from afar, the first one, and says both from a grappling. He can't make that clear a decision on the first one on John Egan's, and the second one he can't make that clear a decision.
I'm not even sure they checked it, because when you saw it come up on the monitors, it was like checking
Quick.
penalty and not checking.
Yeah,
red card
it
or
was straight
anything.
away. So everybody's gone. One's 35 yards away from goal and one's 5 yards away. We're just going to tap it in, but he's not made any effort. So he gives a yellow. The referee's told me, Graham, who's I've gone in to see him, no shouting or bawling. I just want to know, clear my mind and see where I'm from before I mug myself off in front of you guys by not getting it right. And you know, contentious decisions, and they're tight, but it's Premier League. They've got to get these decisions right. So why not, Graham, have a look at it? Go and have a look at the board. I don't think he's making an attempt to play it. You have a look at it. Go and have a look at the monitor. So twice, so the directive from the Premier League, go and have a look at the monitor, like the handball. That's completely out the window. And you come into Villa Park, you need a lot of things to go for you, especially in the Premier League. You know, it's not, no disrespect, it's not, we're not going somewhere else. We're in the Premier League. They're going to be tight games. These are going to be tight games decided on refereeing decisions and decisions by you. And brilliance by opposition, so all in the mix, but that's a tight decision. So for me, there's absolutely no doubt about it that Matt Targett should have got sent off.
Incidents aside, in terms of your team's performance tonight, how did you feel they handled with all the situation going down to 10 men so early?
So Grealish, Watkins, Trezeguet, really good players at the top of the pitch. McGinn, Conor ran set plays, David Luiz, good players. Two fullbacks, really good attacking players. Don't think Ramos had to save to make. Had a lot of ball in front of us, defended as a unit, shuffled across. Critical that when we had an opportunity to counter, that we weren't more composed or positive in our play, because we did, and that was disappointing. But we ticked the clock off. We ticked it to half time. We ticked it to 60 minutes. I don't know when they scored their goal, time wise, but you know, I think
after that,
yeah. So, but we can't concede a goal by set play. That's absolutely criminal. And I've said to the boys. So, negatives from my point of view: John Egan shouldn't really put himself in the position, even though he shouldn't get sent off. Counter-attack from our point of view, we should have kept the ball a little bit better, and we certainly can't concede from a set play, because basically it's 10 versus 10 at set plays, isn't it? You know, with one up the top of the pitch and they're two defending. It's you against your opponent, and we've allowed somebody to get across us, and we've allowed somebody to get second contact. Got to make first contact, definitely got to pick the second up. And from that point of view, I'm critical of my team, because the shape of the team, organisation of the team, we filled holes, we stopped good players playing through us, they played round us, and we dealt with that. Everybody dealt with that. And my goalkeeper's not had a save to make. Yeah, they've had opportunities in terms of possession, but everything was in a safe place for us. And we put ourselves in a great position to get a result. Not guaranteed with the last 15 or 20 minutes. They've all put an incredible shift in, but we can't come away without some from the organisation and shape point of view, and the attitude to the players' point of view, the attitude to the game point of view. So these are things that we definitely have to look at.